One of the valley's oldest newspapers, Kashmir Times, was under investigation. Jammu and Kashmir police have raided its Jammu office as part of a probe into the alleged dissemination of terror-related content. Now, the state investigation agency, that is the SIA, says it recovered AK-47 cartridges, pistol rounds and 3 grenade levers during the raid. And the FIR alleges that the media house has disseminated terrorist and secessionist ideology, spread inflammatory content, radicalized youth, incited disaffection, disturbed public order and challenged India's sovereignty. Executive Editor Anuradha Bhasin is also named in the very short read, and editors condemned the raid as an attempt to silence the independent journalism, calling the allegations an intimidation tactic. Now, People's Democratic Party at the same time, leader Iltija Mufti at the same time, has called the raid preposterous and an example of state high-handedness. So yes, politics has also started developing on the very probe that is currently underway.
Joining me now is Iltija Mufti, the PDP leader, joins me. Appreciate your joining us. Iltija, you've taken a very strong stand on this raid that has been conducted at Kashmir Times, saying it's an attempt to silence the voices of free press. But according to the police, they have found cartridges there and they found guns there, and therefore they are claiming that they had every right to raid the office of Kashmir Times.
Well, Rajdeep, I want to point out a few things which you might not be aware of. I think you're oblivious of. First of all, the Kashmir Times office, which was raided by the SIA today, has not been operational for the past 4 years. Most of the operations of Kashmir Times has been all digital and online. So how did they suddenly find all this evidence, this cache of, ammunition or guns, if it's not been operational for the past 4 years? Second of all, we've seen how in the years since the illegal abrogation of Article 370, there has been a vicious crackdown on free independent speech in Kashmir. Kashmir Times is not the only portal that's been targeted. You had Kashmir Wala, which was run by Fahad Shah, who was booked under UAPA or PSA, I'm not sure. He was jailed for a year and a half. You had the Kashmiriyat, which also recently shut down its operation. So in Kashmir, we're seeing how newspapers that are acting as, that they're doing propaganda for the Indian government, for the BJP, they are being given ads, they're earning a lot of revenues, but it's portals like Kashmir Times, Kashmir Wala, Kashmiriyat, which is being punished for speaking truth to power. And let me point out the second thing. We saw in the Bhima Koregaon case how evidence was planted, evidence was planted on laptops as well. So I won't be surprised if all of this has been orchestrated, because this points out to a very big discrepancy.
That is your
if
belief.
Kashmir Times, the office,
when you say
this is
for
the past 4 years, how did they suddenly find this ammunition?
And the police has gone on record, ma'am. The police, this is not sources. The police has gone on record claiming they have recovered cartridges. How are you going to square it? Are you saying that the police has planted this evidence on Kashmir Times?
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to trust. No, I don't trust the police here anymore, Rajdeep. There was an explosion in the Naugam police station last week. 4,000 kilograms of ammonium nitrate exploded on its own. And the police constables who were injured, who I visited, also pointed out how it was extremely strange for this ammunition to blow up on its own. This ammunition was taken in the middle of the city, in the heart of the city. It was kept in a police station, in the Naugam police station, which is densely populated, and it suddenly imploded on its own. I'm not pointing out fingers, at the police, but I'm saying that we've seen, even in the Bhima Koregaon case, how evidence was planted.